I'm Finn.
And I'm Alex.
Today we're going to show you the 10 essential knots at cubs. We're going to start right at the very beginning with a figure of 8 knot. Okay. The first thing you want to do is find the end of your rope, like I've done here. Then you need to make an upside down U. Put your hand behind the long side of the rope. Take the end rope, take it around, and up through the hole. Then you've got it. The next knot we will do is a reef knot. To do the reef knot, you're going to need both ends of the rope. So firstly, you go the left rope over the right rope and then under. Then you take the right rope and put it over the left rope. Then you go under again. Then you pull all 4 ropes and then you've got it. The next knot we will do is a slip reef knot. So for the slip reef knot, you need to go left over right and under. Make a loop. Then right over left and under and put it tight, and you've got it. We came to my tree house for a change of scenery, and the next knot is a round turn and 12 hitches. This knot is used to tie a rope to a fixed object. Firstly, you have to go around twice, go over and through the triangle. Then you go over and through the hole, then you've got it.
So this is the knot that Finn tied, and it's, as you can see, it's under hardly any pressure, but it's actually got Finn dangling off the bottom of it, trying to wave and killing himself. And that demonstrates very nicely the power of the round turn and 2 half hitches, because even though I've got a 50-kilo person hanging off the end of it, you can undo the knot with absolutely no stress whatsoever. It's a knot that is immensely strong, but it's very easy to undo when you need it.
For the last of the 5 easy cub knots, I'm going to show you how to hang the short rope. So, firstly, you have to get it in half, then you have to halve it again, and then you tie a figure of 8 in it. And then you've got it. The next knot I'm going to show you is the bowline. Okay, so to do a bowline you need 1 long end and 1 short end. Firstly, you need to lay the long end through the palm of your left hand. Then you need to look at your nails with the other hand and then turn away from you. So you've got a loop. Then you take the short rope, put it up the loop, take it around the long rope, and put it back down the hole, and you've got it. Now I'll show you how to do a speed bowline, which is when you don't let go of either side of the rope. So firstly, you need to take the short end of the rope over the other rope, up through the triangle, then you've got the loop around your hand and the rope going through it. Then you put it around the long rope, you hold it, and then you need to take your hand out through the loop, and then you've got it.
There's swimming and drowning in the water, and we throw him a rope. And we pull him to safety.
The next knot we will do is a sheet bend. Okay, so to do the sheet bend, you need to make a loop in the big rope. You need to get the small rope, take it up the hole, around the long end of the big rope, and back up. And then you need to take it under the long end of the short rope, and then you pull there. Okay, the next knot we're going to be doing is a fisherman's knot. It's used to tie together 2 very slippery cords so that they don't slip apart. Okay, so to start off the fisherman's knot, you need to get the 2 ends overlapping each other. So on one of the ends, you need to go under the rope and do a granny knot. And then on the other side of the rope, you do the same thing. And you've got a granny, and then you've got a fisherman's knot.
Pull it.
It's also used on necklaces to make it bigger or smaller. Okay, the next knot we're going to do is a sheepshank. It's used to make a rope shorter or to bypass a fray. Okay, to do a sheepshank you need to make an S in your rope. Then in one of the long ends you need to start out with making a loop. And on the loop the long end has to be above the shorter end. Then you put the corner of the lower part of the S through that hole. You do the same on the other side.
Yes.
And then you pull it tight, and then there's the sheepshank.
Well done.
Okay, if you have a fray in a rope, then when you do the S, you just need to make sure that the fray is the middle rope, and then the procedure is the same. You do everything the same as if you're just trying to shorten a rope. And then you pull it tight, and then that fray isn't under any tension now. The last knot I'm going to be showing you is how to hank a long rope. It's used to hank a long rope. Okay, so you need to find the middle of your rope. So you put the two ends together and you just run your hand down it until you get to the other end. Then there'll be the middle. Then you wrap it around your arm, or you can just make loops until you have about, I don't know, 20 centimeters of rope left, and then you hold it at the top, and then with your two end pieces you wrap them around and around and around the top, and then when you're coming closer to the end, then you put the two ends together and put them through the hole at the top. And when they're through, then you've got a long rope hanks. Okay, now our knots are at an end. I hope you find this video interesting and that it will help you do your cub knots.
3, go. No.
Okay.
What have you got, Finn? Take one ear.
Take one ear in the left rope, then you take the right rope, go around it, then back through this little hole at the bottom. Then you pull it all tight, and you've got your slip reef.
Ta-da! Slip reef knot extraordinaire.